So another rule for entrepreneurs: don't leave behind, don't leave it left out, left off for tomorrow. Do it today. When you start something, finish it today. Don't give up. That's one of the rules for entrepreneurs out there. Young generation, you should know better. You're improving every day. You're doing a lot better than me. So keep it up, please. So we're gonna finish today the chapter of this MVC, New Jersey MVC driver manual that I've been reading for all of you. Okay, so this is chapter H, second part, and hopefully we'll finish it on this one over here for this chapter. All right, continue. Mopeds. That's where we left off. Motorized bicycles or mopeds are low speed two-wheeled vehicles with pedals intended for limited use on public roadways. Okay? Mop drivers may not exceed 25 miles per hour. Must allow all traffic signs and signals. And drive on the right side of the road with the flow of traffic. A motorist should always be alert for mopeds, which are smaller than motorcycles and may be harder to see. Moped drivers have the same rights and responsibilities as those driving other motor vehicles. A copy of the New Jersey Moped Manual may be viewed online. www.njmvc.gov. Bicycles and skateboarders and inline skates. Under the New Jersey law, bicyclists, skateboarders, and inline skaters have the same rights and responsibilities as motor vehicles. They are, however, classified and vulnerable road users, and in New Jersey there are high rates of bicyclist injuries and fatalities according to the state's police data. A motorist should follow the safe passing laws when passing or approaching a bicyclist, skateboarder, or inline skater traveling in the same direction. This law states that drivers must approach and pass vulnerable road users with the due caution. Due caution means both slowing down and giving the other user plenty of space when passing. Drivers must follow current no passing and not speeding laws and move over a lane if there is one to move into. On a single lane road, drivers must allow at least for 4 foot safety zone when they pass, and 3 in 4 feet is not possible on a section of road. Drivers must slow to 25 miles per hour and be prepared to stop until they can pass safely without endangering those sharing the road. Drivers who do not follow the safe passing law and cause bodily injury as defined in New Jersey shall be fined $500 and assessed 2 motor vehicles penalty points. If not bodily injury results, the violator shall be fined $100 and shall not be assessed in any penalty points. While bicyclists riding after dark must have front and rear light and a rear reflector, this illuminations device might be hard on a motorist to see. A motorist should always remain alert to the presence of smaller vehicles. When turning right, motorists should be aware of bicyclists, skateboarders, and inline skater before turning. The motorist should wait until the intersection clears. Motorists signaling a right turn must yell to bicyclists, skateboarders, or inline skaters moving through an intersection. To turn left, a bicyclist, skateboarders, or inline skater may choose to use traffic lanes to turn as a vehicle would. Motorists should be aware in bicyclists. Okay, let me see, maybe this is way too close to us. Not sure. All right, maybe that's better. Okay, remember that the motorist share the road with bicyclists, skateboarders, and inline skaters, but please be sure that you are helping to keep the road safe by observing these safety precautions. Check your blind spots before turning parallel, parking, opening the door, or pulling away from a curb. Check around your vehicle by turning your head instead of reflecting only on your mirrors. When turning right, be sure to check for the traffic, including bicyclists, skateboarders, and inline skaters, and avoid turning in front of them. They might not be able to stop quickly. When turning left, yell to all oncoming traffic, including the bicyclists, skateboarders, and inline skaters. If a bicyclist, skateboarders, or inline skaters is in front of you in a left turn lane, wait for them to complete their turn before you proceed. Motorist scooters. A motorist scooters in a miniature motor vehicles, although it is illegal for these vehicles to be driven on any public road or sidewalk, except on designated municipal or county property. Motorists must be especially alert in these types of vehicles are presented. Motorist scooters might be extremely hard to see. Okay, motorist or motorized scooter must be registered in the municipality of county where the owner resides and must be insured nowhere under the age of 12 of the age of determined by the municipality or county where the motorized scooter will be operated is permitted for to operate a motorized scooter. Examples motorized scooters include but are not limited to pocket bikes, sports scooter, super pocket bikes, mini shoppers, scooters, mini motorcycles, mini scooters, motorized skateboarders, other vehicles with motors not manufactured in compliance with federal motor vehicle safety standards and which have no permanent federal safety certification stickers affixed to the vehicle by the original manufacturer. The following are not motorized scooters: electric personal mobility assistive device. Motorized bicycles are low-speed vehicles. Motorized wheelchairs, mobility scooters or similar mobility assistive device used by persons with physical disabilities or persons whose ambulatory mobility has been impaired by age of illness, individuals with a mobility related disability. States law allows individuals with a mobility related disability to operate certain motorized scooters on any public street with a posted speed limit not exceeding 25 miles per hour. In addition, they might operate in public streets with a posted limit. Government determines that the motorized scooter does not pose a danger to safety and the flow of traffic. The motorized scooters might only have maximum speed capability of no more than 50 miles per hour. Okay? Low speed vehicles. A speed vehicles is a four-wheel vehicle with a attainable speed of more than 20 miles per hour, but no more than 25 miles per hour on a paved surface. It cannot be powered by gas or diesel fuel and must comply with federal safety standards. Motorists should be alert when LSV are present as they might be difficult to see. Trains can travel on any track in either direction or any time. Motorists who ignore passive and active warning devices at railroad crossing risk serious and even deadly consequences. It is important to always remain alert to railroad crossing and never drive through flashing red lights or around descending or lower gates. Remember, these important tips when you see yellow circular RR crossing advance warning sign and white R crossing pavements markings. There is a railroad crossing ahead. Never race a train to a crossing. Do not be fooled. Trains can appear as visual or optical illusions. The train you see is closer and moving faster than you think. Understand that trains cannot stop quickly. A freight train traveling at 55 miles per hour can take a mile or more to stop. Trains always have the right of way. Motorists must yell to approaching trains. Do not get your vehicle boxed in on a railroad tracks. Only proceed through a railroad crossing. Then there is room of other side to get completely across the tracks without stopping. Trains can be 3 or more feet wider than the tracks on both sides. If your vehicle ever stalls, on railroad tracks, get out immediately and move quickly away from the vehicle and tracks at a 45 degrees angle to the direction from which the train is coming. Call the number on the emergency notification sign located at the crossing or 911. Do not pass other vehicles within 100 feet of railroad crossing. If you are driving a standard transmission vehicle, do not shift gears while crossing railroad tracks. Cross tracks only at designated railroad crossing where you see warning devices. Railroad property is private property. It is dangerous and illegal to cross railroad tracks at any location other than marked crossing. When preparing to cross railroad tracks at a designated cross, a motorist should obey warning devices, eliminate distractions, look both ways, listen to approaching train, and proceed quickly across the tracks. Never stop on railroad tracks. Okay. Snowmobiles or terrain vehicles, ATV and dirt bikes through. Motorists must be aware of the presence of legally registered snowmobiles, ATVs, and dirt bikes might be attempt to cross certain roadways. While it is illegal for these types of vehicles to ride on public roadways with other vehicles, they are permitted to cross certain roadways, while safety permits operates of snowmobiles, ATV, and dirt bikes must maintain to prove insurance and always display vehicles registrations. Animals often dart onto roads or streets trying to avoid them. Other cause crashes by swerving. The vehicle may hit something else or be hit by another vehicle from behind. The best defense against such crashes is to watch two animals on both sides of the road ahead and prepare for unexpected movement. Horseback riders and horse-drawn vehicles. Horse-drawn vehicles or horseback riders have the same rights and responsibilities as do drivers of motor vehicles when using public roadways. Approaching or passing a person riding or driving a horse drawn vehicle, motorists are required to reduce their speed to 25 miles per hour or less and proceed this caution. Additionally, at the request of or upon signal by putting up the hand or otherwise of a person riding a driving horse drawn vehicle in the opposite direction. The motorist must stop his her motor vehicle and remain stationary for as long as it takes the horse to pass. Horse drawn vehicles and horseback riders may not use certain limited access highways and must ride with traffic, keeping as far to the right as possible. Other rules apply. Speeding and illumination rules apply. A light must be displayed on the front of the horse drawn 30 minutes after sunset until 30 minutes before sunrise. If visibility is 500 feet or less, when encountering mist, smoke, or other factors that reduces visibility. All right, guys. If you think this is being very helpful, um, sorry for repeating in every each chapter at the end of it, but it's always to remind you that we need a lot of your support. So if you think you're liking all this, what we're doing for all of you, and you want to share our channel with family, friends, like, comment, and keep subscribing, that's going to be a lot of help for us so we can continue doing. So we have left chapter 9, 10, 11, 12, which is going to be pretty soon. So it depends on you. Help us out, and I'll see you on the next one. This has been chapter 8 for you.